Dear students, now let us move to the next topic of a new session, which is data description. Data can be described by different ways. For example, if we want to measure the central tendency of your data, we can use the measures we have in the central tendency are the first one is mean. Let's take one of the numerical variables in the file employee and then compute the mean age of employee we have. So the mean age for employee will be, the command used for mean is mean. Then we'll type the file name $age, run the codes. We can see the mean age of employee is 34.915. If you want to round your answer, take the command round, take the answer you got it in the console window, paste it here, and write comma 2. You can do directly that one also by taking round, putting the command mean inside round, and telling the program to round the mean up to 2 decimal places. To find the median, so the second measure of central tendency is median. To find the median, the command uses median. Again, the data frame name is employee. We want to know the median age, so we select the variable age, run. The median age is 34. To get the mode, we don't have a direct code. We need to install a package so that we can do it in another session. So mode is also one of the measure of central tendency. I will skip it now. We'll learn about it in another session. Okay, what about mid-range? Mid-range is the max minus the min as a numerator, and then divide that by 2. So what is the command used for max? Is max. Max is a command used for maximum. Let's say we want the mid-range for age. So employee age, open a bracket, plus minimum, employee, $age, close the brackets of the numerator, divide by 2, get your answer. You have 39.5. These are the measures of central tendency. Now let's move to the measure of position. Measure of position, we have first one is the relative position of, for example, for age equal to 45 compared to the mean. So that is called in another way the z-score. How many standard deviation the age 45 is away to the mean. We know that formula for z-score, it's equal to x minus mean, okay, divided by standard deviation. Standard deviation. So we are going to apply the same formula here, open a bracket. Here in this example, the age is given as 45 minus, compute the mean by taking the command mean, employee $age, close the bracket of the numerator, divide by SD, employee $age. So this gives you the how many standard deviation an age of 45 is away to the mean. You can round your answer by taking the command round, taking your answer there, keep it inside the brackets, divide, comma 2. So this is up to 2 decimal places. The next measure of positions is percentile. We know we have 25th percentile, 50th percentile, normally we have, and 75th percentile. These are also known as the quartiles, okay? So percentiles, and percentile is a subset of quartiles. So when you say Q1, it's same as a 25th percentile, and Q2 is same as 50th percentile or the median, and Q3 is known as 75th percentile. So the command is same. The command is quantile. Quantile is a command to find quartiles or percentile. So quantile, for age, for example, employee, dollar age, just run the code. If you run the code, you will get the 25th percentile as 29, 50th percentile at 34, 75th percentile as 41. The minimum value of your data is 12, the maximum is 67. Okay, this is regarding. So if you get a summary like this, it doesn't tell you that this is your outlier. It will show you that this is your maximum you have. Okay, so what about finding a specific percentile which is not listed here? Let's say I want to find the 30th percentile. Then you can use the code same quantile, employee, file, take the age, and then 0.30. So you need to mention your values as a decimal, 0.30. You get your 30th percentile is 30. What about 50th percentile? 1.5, I mean. So take the command quantile, employee, dollar age, comma, 1.5. So this means that an employee of age of 25, there are 15% of employees, they are below this age. Okay, so this is regarding the measure of positions. What about measure of spread? Measure of dispersion, measure of spread, or measure of variation. So first of all is the range. The command we can use for range is range, but it doesn't calculate the range. It will give you the maximum of your data and the minimum of your data. It will tell you that the value, the minimum you have is 12, maximum is 67. You need to then take the difference. Now what we will do, we can use the command max employee $age minus min employee $age. Okay, so the range is 55. The second measure of spread is variance. So variance for the variable age, we can find using the command var. Employee is a file name. Extract the variable age. So this is your variance. You can round your answer. Round. Take your answer. And then to 2 decimal places. Another measure of spread is standard deviation. We already studied the command for standard deviation is SD employee $age. So you can round your answer by taking the number from two decimal places. We have also interquartile range. Interquartile range, which is also known as Q3 minus Q1, which we know as IQR. The command for interquartile range, either you find the Q3 minus Q1 using the command quantile, or just use the command IQR, employee age. So this is the interquartile range. Also, you should know how to find the coefficient of variation, which is known as CV, which is also calculated by taking the mean divided by standard deviation. So this is used to measure, to compare the variability if you have two different groups. Okay, to compute that one, we have to use the mean. We want to know the coefficient of variation for the variable age, so mean of the variable age divide by the standard deviation of the variable age. Take this, close the brackets, multiply by 100. No need to write the percentage, just multiply your answer by 100. So, yeah, I forgot. It's opposite. Standard deviation over mean. It's not the same. So, missed that one. It's standard deviation. Sorry for that. It is standard deviation divided by mean. So this is your answer. Round your answer. Take your number. Let's say we want to round it to two decimal places. So two decimal places. Run the codes. You get your answer in two decimal places. So this is regarding the data description, which is so end of the session. Thank you for watching.